We are going to be diving into some of my favorite high-tech eye creams and serums. These formulations are the creme de la creme. Some are Korean, some are American made, but they are the best of the best. And if you are interested in rejuvenating your eye area, stay tuned. This video is for you. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 23 years. I keep saying 24, it's 23 years. Anyway, I have been working on faces and eyes for the last 23 years here in my treatment room. And when I talk eye creams, and I love me a good eye cream, I am all over it. So today I wanted to just tell you about the difference in the eye products that I actually sell, because I can only speak to what I sell, correct? I mean, I'm not going to be telling you that this is really great when I have never tried it. And that's really the difference between me and influencers, because I have to love a product before I will pay my own money to stock it. I don't get sent these, in the majority of cases, I don't get sent free products. I find a product, I discover I love it, use it on clients, clients love it, and then I introduce it to you. I wanted to talk about formulas, and I wouldn't say the gentle formulas are super gentle in the fact that they don't do anything. They do a lot. It's just that they are oncology approved and really great for the sensitive or the most sensitive eyes. Okay, so let's start with NeoGenesis. NeoGenesis, their eye serum. I remember when I first was introduced to this, they said to me, oh, and we have a great eye serum too. And I was like, huh? Then I tried it. I was like, holy moly. So they're just like saying that this, oh, by the way, no big deal. But it was the single best eye product I had ever used. And this contains 10% of their S2RM technology, and that's the human resident skin stem cell technology, not from fat, not from babies, not from bone, but from resident skin stem cells, because that tends to work the best when you put it in a stem cell product, correct? Okay. Dr. Greg McGuire, he used to work in ophthalmology before he got into stem cell science back in the 80s. And so you'll see this is it's just a serum. It comes out like that, has no smell, oncology approved, oncology safe. And this is a serum, and for some people, this will be enough. You put this on, you do it twice a day, and then you can wear your makeup right over it. For me, I love this because I can put it right over my eyelid. I mean, how many eye creams can you put right over that mobile lid? And it's just fantastic. And so I'll put it on, rub it in, and just, they say to take it up to the temples, and I'm like, whatever, but I just go ham with it. But this is great. And I want to show this before and after. Now this lady, she was using the eye serum twice a day. She was also using the skin serum for her full face. So this is an older gal. I love showing this picture because it shows you the strength of that S2RM technology, or that resident skin stem cell technology. It's just so powerful, yet so gentle. And because Dr. Greg worked in eye care before this product came out, it's great for super sensitive eyes, and it's powerful. So there you have it. Continuing with the super sensitive products. Now, I like to start out my nighttime routine, and if I wear makeup, I have cleansers that take the majority of it off, but I like to go in with my Let's Be Delicate, and this is great for the most sensitized of skins. This has the pH of tears, so it's gonna be super gentle, yet it's gonna take off any traces of makeup, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling weird or dry afterwards. I have tried so many, because it seems like a lot of brands are coming out with their own makeup removers. But I have to tell you, this is the best feeling afterwards, because a lot of times they'll take away all the stuff and then you feel like paper afterwards. You're just dry as chips, as my Trinidadian husband says. You're just, ooh. And I don't like that. I would much rather have a serum that takes it all off, but doesn't strip my eyes just bald, I mean, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So this is really cool. I'm gonna show you how this works. You just do 1 or 2 pumps like this, and then you put it on your eye. You let it settle into the skin and it will bubble. And this is what I do to clients. So while I'm washing their face, I will go in and just put this on, and it just soaks in and it just wipes away everything. Even that indelible mascara that drives you crazy, I can get it off of my clients, and it's just wonderful. It's just so simple. And like I said, pH of tears, so it's going to be very, very gentle. So there's that. Now let's move on to a thicker eye cream. So the Sculpla, or the HOP, House of PLLA, formerly Sculpla, all the products are based on polylactic acid. And this is such a cool technology. It's totally different from how NeoGenesis works. This is a manufactured stem cell that is a biostimulator. So this is this is way creamier than anything I've talked about so far. So this comes out, it has this great little applicator. So if you're putting it on, you're gonna go, and just sweep out any fluid under the eye. So this applicator is a huge hit with clients, and it has some heft to it. It's got volufiline, it's got PDRN, which is from salmon. Skin Rejuvenator helps the skin hold in moisture. So this is very, very hydrating. I would say more hydrating than the other skin serum. And as a matter of fact, I will put on the NeoGenesis skin serum first and put this over it. That is my 1-2 punch that I give my eye wrinkles, and I love this stuff. This is also put it on twice a day. It's gonna help fine lines and wrinkles and fill in that darkness that we get underneath the eyes. That's with the volufiline. It helps draw fat to the area or plump up the area, but it also has de-plumpers in it, so it's gonna flush out any excess water. This is a really interesting product. It is the creamiest of all that I'm gonna show you today. So this is great to go with your facial filler home products, all the PLLA filler products that you use at home, so the Cavi, the promoter cell repair cream, the paleo stem cell mist. And do you guys know that paleo means filler in Korean? I did not even know that. I'm like, it'd be nice if my Korean distributor could have told me that, but paleo, yes. And so you'll notice on some of the, like the paleo skin prep, paleo, the stem cell mist, the paleo stem cell mist, paleo, it means filler in Korean. Who knew? Okay, so we're lightening it back up. And I have another product. It's from my very own line, and this is for puffiness. And out of all of these eye creams, this I love for its applicator. This applicator, check this out. Squeeze some out, and then you rollerball it in. How cool is that? This is my Pack Your Bags eye gel. This works in a completely different way. It's got a lot of the same ingredients as the NeoGenesis Eye Serum, but you will feel the activity a little bit. It kind of creates some warmth underneath where you put it. And I also love it because you can just roll out any puffiness, just roll it on out. And it just works great. It's very light. It's botanically based, so it's got a few different botanicals in it that help purge fluid from the area. So it's a real nice depuffer, but I wouldn't say it's a super fine line treater. I mean, I would put, and I do put, another eye cream over it, but I'm an eye cream fan. The creamier, the better under my eyes. But this is wonderful to be used on its own for puffiness, just due to that rollerball applicator and the nice light purging formula in it. It's also hydrating, but not quite as much as any of the other products I've talked about. But if you want a super 1-2 punch for puffiness, bam! So this has caffeine, retinol. If you want an eye cream with retinol in it, this is the bomb. Everybody's asking for retinol in eye creams, but I think using regular retinol around the eyes is just too much. This area underneath the eyes, such thin skin. It's really hard to do straight up retinol, Retin-A underneath the eyes. If you can do it, more power to you, but it is tough. And so this has retinol in it. It has caffeine, and it's super creamy because it's got avocado fruit extract in it. Now, this you can wear on its own. This has got the creaminess, all that to it. And if you really want to put retinol underneath your eyes, you're gonna love this. This also, it brightens. It's got a lot of brighteners in it. So if you have dull under eyes, dehydrated under eyes, and you love retinol, you will love this, because also the caffeine goes in there and purges out. You know what happens when we drink a cup of coffee and then we have to go pee, right? You know, it purges out the fluids. So this is wonderful. The Tox Eye Cream from Dr. Essie, Korean made, has no smell, retinol, caffeine, avocado fruit extract, the bomb. This is one of our best sellers. And paired with the pack your bags, this in the morning, this at night, boom. Or you can layer them if you want, but this in the morning and this at night, the two of these together are a match made in heaven for under eye puffiness. It's like, bye-bye puffiness. I also like the way that this is light tight and airtight. Look at that. Very, very little that you have to use. It dispenses out in such an accurate and non-wasteful way. I love this applicator. It just makes more sense to me to not have a bunch of stuff just all coming out at you. I like it really, the really precise applicator on this. So you've got your eye creams and serums. Let's talk about a device that I feel works the best for under eye hollows out of any device I've ever used. So this is the MBK Eye Rejuvenator. It is a microcurrent device, and you turn it on and it takes about a minute to warm up. This warms up to body temperature, and so you can put on any of your eye creams and use it to conduct, right? I think it works best with the non-creamy ones, but it will still conduct a bit. If you want, you could put just water on and then use that first. It's going to warm up the tissues, and then when you put on anything else, it will help penetrate that product really nicely. The genius of this device is that it's 90 seconds each eye, which is awesome. I'm like, the more I can pare down my routine, the better. I always joke with my team, it's like, if I could just put my face in a box, just like a car wash, and have it do all the things, wouldn't that be great? That's called going to get a facial with a really high qualified facialist. Anyway, this just turned on. I don't know if you heard the beep. And so you're gonna do this for 90 seconds. You know, I actually have quite a bit of stuff on my eyes right now, so I'll just go ahead and, if I had completely bone dry eyes, I would not be doing this, because with microcurrent, you always want to be using a conductive gel. So you can use the CB Botanicals conductive gel and mask, put a little bit of that on, and then do this. Or you could do, if you want to keep it super simple, you can put on a little bit of the NeoGenesis Eye Serum, or just water, like I said. You know, if you're going to put your eye serums on afterwards, and then you can hold it up here for a little bit, stay. Now this warms up, so it's really nice. And then you'll do this for 90 seconds. But because of this ball, it fits into this under eye hollow so nicely. And I have my share under eye hollows, I'm telling you. So you'll want to do this. Wait for it to beep. It has not gone by 90 seconds yet. Now we go to the other eye and we do this for 90 seconds. But yeah, that little ball goes in there and it thickens up the skin over time, and it also plumps up that muscle underneath the eye. And so you're gonna look way more well-rested. It's gonna help plump up the under eye hollow and fill it in. And because of the ball applicator, it really does a better job than any other device I have used under the eye, to be honest. I also like the Skin One Pro. That's when I feel like my under eye needs exfoliating. But this on the daily, 3 minutes, who can top that? I'll just keep doing it. One last secret, and I've shown this before, but it's been a while. Love this hack. You guys, I just did a video on the Neo Lash and the Neo Brow. The Neo Brow is a little bit different. It's got this, you put it on like that. And if you want more growth to your brows, when you put this on, wiggle it back and forth and really agitate those follicles so that we get more growth. That's a trick. Anyway, I did a video on that last week. You can check that out. Neo Brow, Neo Lash. Non-prostaglandin, both great for sensitive eyes if you want thicker lashes and thicker brows and longer lashes. the bomb. So here's the last trick. I love this. So it's near the end of the day, or maybe even the beginning of the day, and your eyes are looking like the Sahara Desert. I will go in and I will take this is an SPF 50. It has PLLA in it and is from the House of PLLA line, but this can be used, a lot of people just use this as their daily base, their foundation. And so the trick is to just open this up and you'll go in, just the very tip of it, you'll just push down, get a little bit. And so it has a little bit of orange undertone there. And you'll go in and you'll just tap away any Sahara dryness. And this will set down, and it's not gonna just give it a chance to set down. I was so happy that I figured this out because I was just at work and I was like, oh my God, I'm playing around with different powders and I'm like, I look like a wreck. And I just used the tiniest bit of this, tapped it in, and it is wrinkle diffusing or sort of blurs. And so it just looks fantastic under the eyes. If you have blueness under your eyes like me, it helps cancel out ever so slightly a little bit of that blueness. So this is my favorite hack during the day, or if I'm going from day to night and I need a refresh under my eyes, bam. Anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye now.